Hi, it's Patrick Turnley at ptlarts.com. 3 reasons why creativity improves your wellness and has an impact on transforming the whole of your life. So number 1, consistency. On one level, what can be a bit daunting about, say, for example, make a painting, because that's what I do. I'm an artist. I make landscapes, portraits, watercolors. And so to do any sort of creative piece, in fact, to do anything, if you go to the gym, whatever it is, fitness, diet, there isn't really a difference on the one thing. It's about being consistent, isn't it? It's about being consistent in your approach about what you're doing, because you're actually not going to achieve any transformation and change. So what I just want to allude to is the impact of making creative work on that. So in the process that I work with in painting, for example, it is this consistent approach that enables you to get to an end result of having a painting that you can be proud of. But interestingly, the transformation about being proud of the painting that you've done goes on while you're doing it as well, because very often we can start with a low opinion of our abilities about what we do, can't we? So through the process of doing it, we start to change. And so consistency produces results. And that can be applied to anywhere in your life, any endeavor that you're doing. Going online, doing an online business, if that is what you really want to do, there is no way that you can do it without being consistent, consistently making content, consistently chipping away at technical details, website, etc., etc. For example, so as far as painting goes with health, it improves your decision making. So why does it do that? Well, for a number of reasons. First of all, the process that I employ and show students, and I'm trying to put online on a set of courses, is around you paint. While you paint. So you look and paint, and then you move away from the painting and you use your discerning ability to find out what you do next, and then you move back to the painting again. But when you paint, there's no judgment, you're in the moment. So you do what you do in the moment, and then you evaluate what you've done away from that moment. So that becomes, the more you do that and you start to see results in your painting, that can impact on different areas of your life. You can employ that strategy, if you like, in pretty well everything that you're doing. Like being with people, it's much more effective to actually be there with the person, and then maybe evaluate at another time how that relationship is working for you, whether it's a healthy relationship. So you can do all of that away from the relationship, but you need to be there in the moment with the person, don't you, for example. So the other aspect of the decision making is also the painting that I do will be sort of based around an object, whether it's a landscape or a portrait, where portrait's an easier example to use. So, we're really built with these senses where we can recognize the subtle nuances in people's features and stuff, for many reasons, mainly for survival, and also so we can ascertain whether we're going to have a meaningful relationship or not, etc. Loads of reasons. We're really equipped with everything that we need to see, everything that we need to do to be able to paint. that person. So gradually, as you sort of like concentrating on one person and going deeper and deeper into these subtle nuances and what makes a painting look like somebody or not, you're actually building the muscle of in your brain that is there. It's instead of it, because it does kind of get a bit lazy, doesn't it? So like you're exercising just like you go to the gym, and all of your senses are impacted by that work that you do, and consequently the decision making that starts to take place in the rest of your life is impacted in a really positive way. For me, one of those decision makings was to change my diet to a plant-based diet, which is specifically really helpful for clearing your arteries, being that I had got cardiovascular disease and I don't want to have another heart attack. And so like finally, number 3 is like vision. So the vision for the future for me is like I've got a big vision for the future. So I've just turned 60 years old and I've got no intention of I've got every intention to live as long as I can. Who knows? I can't tell that. You can never tell exactly what is going to happen. But I know that like the more work that I do on clarifying and purifying my senses, looking after my health through diet and through exercise and improving my relationships with other human beings and collaborating with them and helping them, then the more likely it is that my life will continue to, as it's got value to create. So there's vision for the future. So there's just three reasons that can be broken into many more, I'm sure. Is 1, consistency produces results. 2, purification of the senses improves your decision making. 3, all of this gives you hope for the future and a vision for the mission of whatever it is that you want to do. So that's Patrick Townley at ptlarts.com. Join my YouTube channel, subscribe, add some comments, tell me I'm mad, whatever you want to do, and I'll be happy to answer any of your comments. So thank you very much indeed, and do visit ptlarts.com, join my email list, have a look at my shop, have a look at my paintings, and I'll see you soon. Thanks very much.